I am assuming that you've been thinking about relocating to the Riverview, Florida area. And a huge part of your move is actually deciding whether or not you want to buy a resale home or a new construction home. Now, if you're leaning towards purchasing a brand new construction home, there is really a lot to consider when it's time to actually go out and select a builder. What's the builder's reputation in the marketplace? What should you be concerned about? What are the pros and cons of actually building a new home versus buying a resale home that's already ready to live in? And what are your best options based on your personal and family needs? Well, I'm going to actually answer those questions and so many more. So if you're thinking about building a new home in one of Tampa Bay's fastest growing suburbs, you're absolutely in the right place. Now, let's get into it. Now, before we actually take a look at the very first home, a little bit about the builder and the community. Spencer Glen by Pulte Homes is one of Riverview's newest new home construction communities. The floor plans that are offered there can be considered multi-generational, meaning that the largest floor plans may be able to comfortably house your parents, along with you and your spouse or your partner. And they're also very stylish without being over-engineered. The floor plans are simple and efficient and don't contain a lot of wasted space. With its prime location within 1 mile of I-75 Big Bend Interchange and Highway 301, Spencer Glen provides easy access to commuting corridors, entertainment, restaurants, shopping. As far as the builder goes, I've personally presented Pulte Homes on a few of my other videos, and frankly, I love what they provide for the home buyer. Their attention to detail is really excellent. They offer high quality for a reasonable price when you compare them to other area builders. And their post-closing service is excellent. I had a customer purchase a Pulte home last year, and they had some AC problems along with some floor tile issues. I think there were some cracks. Those popped up about 6 months after the home had already closed. Now, my client contacted Pulte, and they resolved the issue 100% within 3 weeks of the problem being reported. I've had about 9 customers total purchase Pulte homes in the last 5 years, and all of them have been really happy with the finished product. So now let's take an up-close look at a new construction home in Spencer Glen, located in Riverview. In fact, we're going to take a look at 2. Okay, guys, so I'm here at Spencer Glen South. This is a community here in Riverview. It's a brand new home, new construction home community. Pulte Homes is the builder. Absolutely one of my favorite builders by far. The model that we're going to take a look at is the Heston. This is a 4-bedroom. It is 1,850 square feet, and it's absolutely wonderful. It allows you to maximize your space, your square footage. Every inch of this home can be used for something useful. There's no wasted space here. So let's get inside and take a quick look. Okay guys, again, this is the Heston, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,850 square feet. Entering the home, there's an immediate bedroom to the right, gives you all the space you need. This is a full-size bed. I'm sorry, this is a queen-size bed. But there's still enough room here for large end tables, so you could easily fit in this first bedroom a king-size bed. Here's a closet right here, lots of space. Large windows, lots of light coming through. Here is the bath. These are level 5 upgrades, so these are the highest level upgrades that you can get for a home like this. Bedroom number 2 here. Washer and dryer here. Bedroom number 3 here. There's your closet. This will be your garage. They're going to convert that obviously back to a garage once this model is done. And let's head into the main area. Here's where the magic happens here. Here's the kitchen area. Very large island. This is your outdoor area here. So this is about a 9 by 9, 10 by 10 square patio space. There's a screen there. Then you've got your living room area here. There's your thermostat right there. And here's your primary bedroom. So that's a full king size bed there. Plenty of space on either side. And here is your vanity dual sinks here in your primary bathroom suite. Here's your shower. High quality glass enclosed doors. You've got a bench there as well. And then your walk-in closet is here. And back out to the front. So again, this is the Heston model, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1850 square feet, 2-car garage. Everything is on 1 floor, 1 story. We'll go back out and I'll show you the front. And that's the Heston. So again, that's a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1850 square feet, $434,990 is the price here in Spencer Glen South in Riverview. Okay, so now that you've had a chance to see one of the models at Spencer Glen, what do you think? Take a moment and drop a comment below, or better yet, ask a question or two. I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions and answering your questions that you might have. Now, I would like to point out that builder models are indeed models, which means that they're upgraded to the maximum highest level of flooring and fixtures and all the extras that are available. Now, generally, the builder can make these same upgrades or similar upgrades available to you if your budget will allow for it. Now, I say similar upgrades because sometimes the appliance line, for instance, that you see in a model may actually no longer be available. Or maybe there's an amazing light fixture that you see in one of the models, and then you decide that you want that incorporated in your new construction build because it matches your furnishings or your decor perfectly. Well, sometimes those items may have actually been discontinued by the time the community starts to really sell homes. So the big question for you is, are you ready to begin the process of making your move and making your move to a new home? It's a lot to consider. I'm working with a family right now that they're actually relocating from the Washington, D.C. area, and they've never lived full-time in the state of Florida. They visited here roughly about 10 times, and about half of those visits were devoted to vacationing. They spent a few days in Orlando's Magic Kingdom, just an hour, 15 minutes away from Tampa Bay. They spent the rest of their time visiting Area Beach, the beaches here, and that didn't leave much time for them to experience the non-touristy side of Tampa Bay. Now, I highly recommend that if you come for a long weekend, do so, make sure that that weekend is full, but stay in an Airbnb in a normal neighborhood. Venture out in the mornings between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. and then again between 4 and 5 p.m. to get a boots on the ground view of what traffic conditions really look like, and if you're okay with what you see. then the area might be worth serious contention and consideration if after all of that, you still like it. Now, if you're thinking about making a move to the Riverview or greater Tampa Bay area, there's so much to consider. Which neighborhood is best suited to your kind of lifestyle? And what are you looking for? Do you want to buy a new construction home? And if you do, how do you know if it's truly your best option? How much house can you really afford? And what communities should you seriously consider? The list goes on, right? I have a suggestion. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you can get my latest and greatest videos on real estate here in the Riverview and greater Tampa Bay area. Now, I can promise you, you'll learn something that you did not know before. Now, I get calls, texts, emails, and Zoom invites from people just like you that are planning a future move here to the Riverview or greater Tampa Bay area. Now, you might be moving in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 90 days from across the world, outside the state of Florida, or maybe just across town. My team is standing by to make sure that your move is everything you want it to be. Now, let's take a look at one more model in the exact same development of Spencer Glen. Now, this home is a little larger. It's got a few more options. And again, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're interested in working with us to find a new home here in the future, let me know that in the comments as well. So here we go. Okay, guys, so we're back at Spencer Glen South. This is in Riverview, new home community, Pulte Homes. The Williston model is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 2,595 square feet. So almost 2,600 square feet of usable space. Absolutely wonderful. Let's go in and take a quick look. Okay, again, this is the Williston model, 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage. Let's take a quick peek here. Main hallway. This one retails for about $441. That's base price. So obviously there are many things that you can add on. This is the full bath downstairs, just a couple feet from the front door. And this is bedroom number 1. This is not the primary bedroom. This is bedroom number 1. Again, all the fixtures, everything that you see here is going to be between level 3 and level 5 upgrade. This is your pantry area here, located sort of in the back of the kitchen. Nice big island there. Living room here. Let's swing over here to the outdoor area before we head upstairs. That's about a 12-foot by 8-foot pad, fully enclosed and screened. And let's head upstairs. Here's your upstairs loft area. And down this hallway right here next to the stairs is going to be your master / primary bedroom. But for now, let's head over and see the other bedrooms. This is your washer dryer, utility room here, bedrooms 2 and 3 right here. Bedroom number 3 here. Out into the hall, here's a full bath for those previous bedrooms 2 and 3 that we just went in. This would be their bathroom. And here is bedroom number 4. Mini walk-in closet here on bedroom number 4. And let's head back through, down the hallway, around the loft area. And let's head over to the primary bedroom. And here it is. So this is a king-size bed, obviously. You've got an enormous amount of space on both sides. Pulte really did a good job designing the space here to maximize your living space. 2 small love seats there. And then let's head into the primary bath. So you got a full walk-in shower here. Dual sinks here. Then you've got your private toilet here. Walk-in closet in the back of the bathroom here. And I think this is just a small, yes, it's a small closet. It's actually not a small closet for your linens. Back out through the master primary bedroom, down the right hallway, say goodbye to the loft, and back downstairs. And if you have any questions about this home or any others here in the Riverview area or the greater Tampa Bay area in general, let me know. I'm always available to help you find your next home. And remember, home is Tampa Bay. Okay, so we're back. Again, what do you think? Please let me know how you felt about these floor plans. Do you prefer 1 level or 2? How do you feel about the flooring, the kitchen, the bathroom upgrades, everything? Would either of these home floor plans work for you? So the last thing that I want to do is answer a question that I get from time to time from potential clients. And that is, why should I work with an independent agent as opposed to just walking into the builder's model and working with the builder or the builder's agent directly? Well, before I do that, I want to shatter a common myth that the buyer will get a better deal if they buy directly from the builder instead of walking into the builder's model with their independent agent. And that is indeed a myth. Builders have a budget that they have predetermined before they even start on building a new development. And that includes the buyer's agent commission. That price that you pay for your new home is not impacted by having or not having agent representation. We as agents, if we are experienced enough, can often help nudge the builder to offer you a few more incentives or change the structure of the incentive layout offered based on your particular needs and preferences. That all comes with working with an experienced buyer's agent that knows what questions to ask. Now, in addition to that, there are 3 other reasons that you want to work with an experienced agent when considering new construction options here in the Riverview and greater Tampa Bay area. Number 1, objective advocacy and better negotiating power. An independent agent represents a buyer's interest exclusively, offering unbiased advice, negotiating on their behalf, and ensuring that the buyer's needs and goals are prioritized throughout the entire process. The builder's agent works for that builder and was hired by that builder exclusively. Now, they're trained, compensated, and encouraged by that builder to push that builder's product. And because of this, there will be some built-in bias against other builders' homes, which may result in you maybe not getting all the info that you need to make a great decision. Their job is to make sure that you buy a home from their builder. When you walk into the builder's office, the model, they want you to buy their product, not their competitors. Number 2, access to broader options and resources. Now, working with an independent agent gives buyers access to a wider range of homes, including those not yet constructed or listed through different channels, providing more choices and potentially better value outside of just the builder's offerings. Finally, number 3, expertise and market knowledge. Independent agents are typically more experienced in the local market, understanding comparable sales, pricing strategies, and community options, which helps buyers make informed decisions and potentially get better deals. The builders may actually be very well versed regarding the product they represent. However, where they typically fall short is connecting all the dots to ensure that the product is actually right for you. So, how do other builders' products, incentive packages, location advantages, and long-term product viability compare to similar homes produced by other builders? What about considering homes that are maybe a little bit older? How about resale options? How do they compare? Giving real consideration to these questions is what will give you an edge when working with an independent agent versus the builder's agent when you walk into that model. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you have questions about new home possibilities in the area? Now, I'm sure you might be wondering, what are the home prices? Or what are the builder incentives for new construction in Riverview? Or maybe north of Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area? I can give you all that information and more, and help you figure out what your best options are for new construction and, of course, for resales. We're here to help you find the perfect new construction home. Now, the next step is for you to reach out. In the description link below, you'll find a link that will allow you to schedule a Zoom call with myself or one of my amazing team members to discuss your future relocation plans. Now, whether your move is 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months away, moving from across the world, outside the state, or maybe just across town, my team is standing by to make sure that your move is everything that you want it to be. See you in my next video, and remember, home is Tampa Bay.